Students at Dixie State University are walking in support of positive reform for undocumented immigrants in America. A lot of anticipated fear is growing since President Trump's decision to end DACA, which expires October 5th. The changes could definitively uproot the future of hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants nationwide, especially young children who ended up here through no fault of their own.
And so, regardless of the motivations of the parents, we have children that have been raised in this country, and that's all they know.
The DSU Multicultural and Inclusion Center brought immigration lawyers on campus to talk about future legislation. The fear is that undocumented immigrants will be rounded up and deported. While that could happen, attorneys from One Law said the only people who should really fear at this point are those who haven't filed for a status or those who break the law.
Do not be subject to arrest for any sort of criminal activity, because every day we get a call, help my uncle, help my brother, help my so-and-so, because they've been arrested for.
Attorneys said immigrants should be prepared by filling out a G-28 form to receive support once detained by ICE. Currently, the only pathways to citizenship are through a green card, asylum, Convention Against Torture, violence crimes, or marriage to a U.S. citizen.
So even if someone is undocumented and they marry a U.S. citizen, generally speaking, there are waivers available to them, even in cases where they have a deportation order.
Utah Senator Orrin Hatch, who originally drafted the DREAM Act in 2001, is now co-sponsoring the Succeed Act, which he believes is a better solution to a long, unending road to nowhere.
And to do so in a way that gives these young people an opportunity to be U.S. citizens, to get in line, to be able to really find their way, and to be able to realize that this nation is a great nation, the greatest in the world.
According to most, the Succeed Act, which is merit-based, has the best chance of passing Congress. Similar to the DREAM Act, the Succeed Act addresses good moral character and through schooling or service to the country.
They want to see employment, okay? Earn a pre-college degree or serve in the military, and then after 5 years they get a provisional residency card. Then after another 5 years they get a permanent residency card. Then after another 5 years they can apply for citizenship.
Currently, immigrants working in America are contributing about $20 million into the Social Security system, but most won't be able to collect on it.
The value and the benefit of the Succeed Act is that you still have a pathway. So one, you have status, which is wonderful, a Social Security number and a work permit, but you do have lawful status. And right now, with DACA being terminated, there's really no provisionary status that enables individuals, especially the youth, to stay here lawfully in the United States.
After asking a few questions, students felt reassured by the newly proposed immigration acts in hopes of someday attaining permanent citizenship.
I feel a little bit more relieved. It almost like there's a lot of questions that maybe a lot of people had or too scared to ask, but in this environment it feels a lot better knowing that you're not the only one, that there are other people going through this.
It's something that you're always thinking about when you're driving, when you're in the street, when you're in public, about things that can happen. So I feel like being prepared is the best thing for anyone, really, and just maintain hope that something will happen from here to March.
Attorneys from One Law said it's important for undocumented immigrants to make sure their renewal status is filed before the October 5th deadline. Lawyers suggest that students and others with concerns should contact their local representatives to let their voices be heard. From Dixie State University, Melissa Anderson, CEC News.